Good evening, everyone.
Hi, everybody. Come on in. Please take a seat in the front. Find a seat.
How you feel today? By now, are you tired like me? Or no? Oh, wow, no. Impressive. What did you eat or what did you drink? So, is there any early bird here in the room today who went to the meditation session? Oh, few of them. Me too. Oh, looking forward to see more of you tomorrow. It's quite refreshing. It's really like a great way to start the day. Yes, calm you down a lot. I'm quite nervous and excited, and it did calm me. Before we start, we have a few housekeeping announcements. So tomorrow it's the official Asia Farmer Day event, and we have the whole morning to celebrate it together. But we only have half a day, so tomorrow morning activities, and we celebrate together. There's no session in the afternoon. If you want to prolong your celebration, go to the bar or anywhere, you can, and we will have half a day. Lunch will not be provided, though, by the organizer. And then the buses are leaving the hotel. We will have 3 buses starting from 12:30 p.m. in the afternoon, and then it's until 8 p.m. tomorrow night. And then most likely, I'm checking, but they will park because in front of the hotel is quite busy, and so they will park in the parking lot. The information of the buses with the plate number are available on Hoover, so please check on that. And thirdly, the AFAD Mini Film Fest will start at 2015 tonight in Bronze 5. There are a couple of really good films there. There's one particularly have not launched or shown anywhere, so looking forward to it. Thank you.
Thank you, Thanh. So now it is our pleasure to introduce to you a really exceptional advocate whose passion and dedication to our cause is very inspiring. Everybody who knows him knows how warm and collaborative and supportive he is. He has been a truly exceptional help to both AFA and the AVA Summit. So it's really exciting for us to be welcoming him on stage tonight. I want to share with you a sentence that he told me yesterday when we had a conversation. He said to me, "Julia, you know, a lot of people in the movement believe that we are thinking big, but really we need to be thinking so much bigger." And I hope that he will explain a little bit more about that in his speech tonight, what he means when he says that. He is the Senior Vice President of Strategy, Impact, and Research at Mercy for Animals. Please welcome to the stage, Lucas Alvarenga.
Is it on? Yeah? Can everybody hear me?
Yes.
Well, I need whoever writes these introductions, I need it for Mercy for Animals because they're super good, Julia. Well, before I start, I have a surprise for you. So I have the winners of Mercy for Animals giveaway. I'm gonna announce, there are 5 of them. And the first one is Dian Pita Loka. I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing it correctly. If you can come, please come to the stage. Diani Probosivi. George Karthik. And Haven. No, it's not Haven. Sorry. And Nock. Well, how are you all doing today? Good or excellent? I'm feeling very inspired, very honored to be here. I've been waiting for this moment for a long time, for the past couple of years of my life. And I want to start by thanking the organizers and the sponsors for making this happen today. I want to also thank the advocates that have been around for many years in our movement, for all of their history and contribution. I also want to thank the new advocates of the movement who are joining our movement now to make it stronger. I also especially want to thank those who are not native English speakers, like me. I know how hard it is. I've been speaking English for pretty much every day for the past 8 years at Mercy for Animals. And many times I still feel exhausted and tired. And sometimes I feel I still cannot understand everything that people are sharing with me. So I really want to thank you for being patient and being here and being out of your comfort zone. And I also want to thank for those who are native English speakers for also understanding, being mindful and patient with all of us. I have been so happy to see how global-minded everyone here is and how important it is for us to have a global mindset. The problem that we're trying to solve, factory farming, is a problem that affects the victims pretty much the same way in every country of the world. And it's incredible to see how our movement has evolved to become much more global. Our problem is global. Factory farming is a global problem. And we need to be thinking and collaborating globally to make bigger progress together. It's so beautiful to see our movement so united at a global level and to see such a powerful and wonderful community collaborating in Asia. Asia, as some of you have already shared, is where nearly 80% of all farm animals are confined at any given moment. And that's why Mercy for Animals have become more global and made continuous efforts to allocate more resources and efforts to help our movement grow where we can have the greatest impact for the victims. I have been spending most of my time for the past 4 years in the International Expansion Plan at Mercy for Animals. For the past 4 years, I have been dreaming about this moment where I could see so many groups here working together at this historical moment. My history in the animal rights movement started not that long ago. After a year working at an organization that I have launched in Brazil, I started Mercy for Animals, also in Brazil, back in 2015. After 1 year, our team grew from 1 to 8 staffers. We launched the communication program. We secured our first corporate commitments. We launched our food policy program that started to engage with cities to launch vegan meals in public schools all around the country. We also launched our volunteer program that started to support thousands of activists and advocates around the country in a coordinated way. What I have observed is that when Mercy for Animals grew, all the organizations grew together. And when other organizations grew, Mercy for Animals grew together. In the past 8 years, The movement has exploded in Brazil, and we have had at least 10 different organizations working very closely together in coalition. Today, Mercy for Animals has grown to 40 staffers, more than 1,000 active volunteers, and the animal rights community in Brazil is growing at a fast pace together. Our movement has grown so powerfully last year that I had the chance to meet the president of Brazil, along with 10 other leaders from other organizations, to talk about our agenda. A few months later, the Brazil government created a Secretary of Animal Rights under its Ministry of Environment. In a country where livestock represents a big portion of the country's GDP, that's a historical moment for animals. When I started 8 years ago, I would never imagine that would make so much progress so quickly. And when I look back, I see that our movement has created a good environment for different leaders to be arising. We have a vibrant and growing community, and new leaders are emerging every year. If I had to nominate the secret for this success, strong collaboration. When I think about what's happening here at this conference, I see something that I don't see in any other region. I don't see this in South America, I don't see this in North America or Africa. I see this a little bit in Europe. But what's happening here is a big example of what we should be doing more in other regions of the world. And there are incredible initiatives that are working very hard for this. Animals Alliance Asia, Welfare Matters, Good Growth, and others. Although we're still very small, I think we have the recipe to start growing our community here at a fast pace. This is a really incredible community, and I ask you to please not share this outside of the room, but you are my favorite people. When I look at everyone's eyes, I get really energized because I know we all have one thing in common. We do not accept the way that animals are treated. We feel their pain. And we all know we won't stop working until this all is ended. Every time I'm traveling, I like to visit farms to witness what we're doing to them worldwide. It is very hard for me. I don't only want to understand what happens to them, I want to see them and I want to feel them. I have been in farms in Brazil, Mexico, India, and many countries in Southeast Asia. And every time I enter a farm, I always see animals staring at me. Some of them look very deeply in my eyes, and I can almost hear them saying, "Help me. Please help me." I won't lie, this completely breaks my heart. It makes me feel very powerless and hopeless. There are many nights that I cry remembering these moments. It's a deep pain that I'm sure all of you also feel. But you know what? When I think of them in these moments, what mostly gives me hope is to think about the work that all of you do. And I remember myself, I'm not alone. We are not alone. Collaboration and union are one of the most important factors of success of any social movement. So let's remind ourselves that we are not alone, that we have each other. I speak on behalf of Mercy for Animals to let you all know that you can count on Mercy for Animals for anything you need. We are all united until all factory farming is over, and we will not stop until that happens. We're going to do this together, and we will not be alone. Thank you.